This song's called Locks and Pigskin.
All right.
It's about racism in football.
Okay.
The two go hand in hand for some reason. My papa told me Schwarzers give themselves a bad name when they dance in the end zone. So I said, when's the last time you saw a Jewish man naked there? If he had, maybe he would dance the hora, and grumbling fans who hope the helmet hides all personality would insist he quite connivingly bargained his way in, which may not have been less than true. He may have had to negotiate his way onto the field with cunning wit and an immigrant's work ethic to trick the narrow minds of coaches, scouts, and analysts who assess the silhouettes of greatness on the gridiron as if their shoulder pads can bear the weight of prejudice and never buckle. But how about the triumph in emerging from the trenches? Cleated strides, a catalyst for astroturf explosions, sending tire-nubbin shrapnel through the air like 4th and July fireworks. Not even vaguely reminiscent of broken glass. Every single yard we gain away from our mutually destructive huddles is cause for excessive celebration. I really love to lighten the mood with my work, and so this next song's about a friend of mine who's addicted to heroin.
Heroin is light.
It's all about the levity.
Excuse me?
I beg to differ.
All right.
Johnny pigeon-toes to school with a syringe sticking out of his chucks. He doesn't talk much, but he carries the conversation for the good children waiting for the yellow bus. Chameleon serum shifting from red to jaundiced in the violet wake. He was a track star until he slipped a disc and flipped his script for a quicker fix. Now he covers track marks and magic marker murals, ornery leprechauns and bearded pinup girls, dancing cheek to cheek into sleeves not slung from a tattoo gun, but from necessity, a mistress to which he is internally loyal. It's obvious to everyone but him what's going on. The teachers let him nod off and chalk it up to trouble at home. At least it's not impacting his performance. The gibbuses he scribbles still scan as bubbles fully filled. In chemistry class, he answers complex questions eagerly, his teeth spilling out onto the desk like knuckle bones. His classmates cackle at the scattering, withholding worry in their unerupted wisdom. They know he's either on the ball or something else that makes him tingle. The grades he makes would get him into any institution. with a soldered cellophane bag in his locker, pocket, vein, an entirely different kind. Expulsion is a state of mind. He signs the valedictorian's yearbook, Johnny with a hunch. His gutterball brain spins in its skull as all the pins wobble. He kindly asks for access to the bathroom and comes back with a smile, numb to joy. It's obvious to everyone but him that it's obvious to everyone he's already embalmed. Johnny pigeon-toed to school with a syringe sticking out of his chucks. He never talked much, but he still carries the conversation for the kids with too much to discuss. Thank you. Thank you very much. The last one I'll do is the last one on the album I put out recently. It's on Spotify and all that stuff, called Swarm Sounds.
What is it called? Wait.
Swarm Sounds.
Yes.
Shameless plug. Download it.
It's not shameless. That's what we're here for.
I appreciate the plug.
Yes.
And thank you guys for having me. Great host. We all want someone to trace our wrinkles tenderly one day, with fingertips nostalgic for the hidden fleshy bottom. Someone to skew the ratio of hindsight to our collective future. Visions we develop and the stigmatism forward toward dusk, having spent life impulse shopping for infinity in vacant thrift stores. The thatched roofs of these clearance sale kiosks leaking steadily like a morphine drip, or the opposite of it. Toe-tap torrential, drop-lit reminder that potential doesn't exist, not in pocket or in fist. There are only granules, compact and opportune, or floating, lonely, in an overcrowded dune. A burial mound inevitably eroding. See, life for most of us is not a beach, but a sandbox where a kid just threw a fit, fighting back the sunburn with a plastic shovel melting in our grip. Park in sunlight quakes beneath the floppy shoestring stampede. Velcro torn screeches alerting the herd of who's behind in early paces. Binkies have gone extinct and been replaced by earbuds. Apathy for those too broke for daycare.
Yes, right.
The grandma barely shakes, her weight failing to reach the children fumbling around with disassociated limbs, to which she can relate. Tempur-Pedic soles producing wood chip ripples. Toddlers tripping on the wake, slow motion topple over these tiny hurdles hidden in the pattern of their play. But who's to slather ointment on the scrape? The young with tattered nerves, or the old, convinced this may just be a waste. See, life for most of us is not a beach, but a sandbox where a kid just took a shit, fighting back the sunburn with a plastic shovel melting in our grip.